time to do some shipping. So I am going to go ahead and get started with this vintage. This is Viking glass. This is an old heavy glass ashtray. So obviously it's going to need some bubble wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all wrapped up. All right, that should work. Get this all taped. Now I'm thinking it's going to go in a 6x6x6 box. I didn't grab the box yet because I wasn't quite sure. I don't know if that'll fit in a 6x6. So I'm going to actually grab 2 boxes. Let's grab 2. We're going to grab the 666 and we're going to grab the 888 just to make sure, because I wasn't quite positive. All right, let's go ahead, and I think this 6x6 will work. So let me go ahead and put it together. And if it doesn't, that's fine. I'll just use it for something else. And we will go ahead and drop some peanuts in there. All right, let's see how this fits in here. Oh, you know what? It's actually pretty good because remember, there's a lot of extra padding on the sides, so it's not touching on the sides at all. So I think we'll just leave it like that. And we'll go ahead and put extra peanuts in there. And then, you know, of course, I need to put my coupon in there. So I will stick that in there also. And of course, it is breakable, so it will get some of my fragile stickers. So I did go with a 6x6x6. And this box right here is going to weigh I have to round up, so it's going to weigh 2 pounds. All right, so my next 2 items that I'm going to ship, I haven't decided what size box I'm going to use, just literally because these are going to the same person. So I did want to put some peanuts here in the middle just to keep the bowl from banging. It does have cardboard below it, and the other piece has padding around it too. So I think what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to stick a little bit of peanuts in these corners here. And of course the bigger box will get peanuts too, but I don't really think that I need to rewrap these because they are actually in sturdier boxes. So there's one. And then the other is the gravy boat and the matching, hopefully the tray. Oh good, the tray is down there, perfect. So what I want to do, because the tray is, this other piece is sitting right on top of the tray, I don't want it to, you know, I don't want it bouncing on the tray per se. So I did put some extra peanuts in there, and I will put some extra peanuts around this just for that. And I will put this box back on here. Now, this is where I've got to figure it out. I'm going to have to take a quick measurement of the biggest box, just so I kind of have an idea. Okay, so we are looking at a 12. And if this comes in under 12 high, then I will use the 12 by 12 by 12. And, oh, it's close. You know what? That doesn't really give me much room. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me try, see this way how they do. I think that might be too much. Yeah, that's going to be too much. So I wanted to use a 12 by 12 by 12, but that doesn't give me much room. So I can't use the 16 by 12 by 12 because it's long, but it doesn't have the height to put the pieces on top of each other. So with that being said, I'm trying to see what my other options are for these 2 boxes. I really don't want to go above a 12 by 12 by 12 because at that point, you're going to start paying a lot more for shipping. I can put them on their sides in a 16 by 12 by 12, but I really don't like the idea of doing that. So I do think I'm probably going to go with a 12 by 12 by 12. And then I'm just going to put a small layer of peanuts on the bottom, and then it'll have a lot more peanuts around the sides, and then it'll have a small thing of peanuts on the top. So let's give that a try and see if that's going to work. If it doesn't, then I will have to obviously figure out another box. So let's get this guy wrapped up so that he's got lots of tape, because this is going to be, you know, she bought 2 sets, so this is going to be a little bit heavier of a box. So I'm going to get some new tape right here. Sorry, I know you get to look at a box, but I promise I'll fix that in just a minute. I just got to get the tape on here. Some things I know automatically what box are going to go in, and sometimes I'm not quite sure, so I have to kind of wait it out and see what happens. Okay, so I just want to put a thin layer along the bottom, okay, just to keep it nice and padded. That should work good. Then I'm going to drop both of these in and then kind of take a look to see where I'm at. Okay, so they drop, you know what, there's plenty of room in there. They drop in real nicely. They're going to have, and as you can see, they're going to have lots of room on the sides for peanuts. So I'm going to actually drop this in, and then I'm just going to start tucking down on the sides to make sure that the peanuts are all the way wrapped around it. And the one on top, that's not necessarily going to be a problem, just because, like I said, it's going to have peanuts all around it. And the boxes are really sturdy too that are here, so I don't expect that to cause me any problems. I'm going to get some more peanuts over here. Okay, let's get this back over here. I have to be a little bit more in here. I want to make sure I've stuffed down the sides on that. Yeah, that's a lot of peanuts. I think that'll work out just fine. I think sometimes it might be overkill, but I would rather just have it be safe. And I'm going to stick my little coupon in there. And you know, as I said before, this is a 12 by 12 box. 12 by 12 by 12 cube, actually. It's a cube. And I am going to put my fragile stickers on there. Now let's go ahead and see what the weight is on this guy. I know the box is going to be a little heavier, but like I said, she did buy two pieces. So this 12 by 12 by 12 is going to weigh 7 pounds and 6 ounces. All right, our next item right here is going to be this American Girl doll. She is going to go in a 10 by 10 by 10 box. I do have her in a piece of plastic just to keep her, you know, nice and clean. And she will fit well. I've actually, you know, sent these in this box before. So I'm just going to add a little bit of peanuts to her just to keep her kind of tucked in there. I'll put my coupon right there. And I'm going to go ahead and get her boxed up. Get my tape on. All right, and our American Girl doll is going to weigh 2 pounds, 8 ounces. All right, my next item are these really cute Mikasa plates. It is a set of 4, so they are going to need some bubble wrap. So I'm going to go ahead and get these wrapped up. And that should be good for that one. I do intend to use a 12 by 10 by 10 box. And these will go, I believe these will go on their sides. So they're going to go vertical, I believe. I've done this size before and it usually works the best that way. So one. Hope you're not getting too bored watching me having to tape all these up. I have quite a bit of glass going out today. Yeah, I've been picking up a lot of vintage glass, and it's been selling. So I believe there will be quite a few more breakables in this load. Well, that depends if I get to all of them or not. We'll have to see. Sometimes I have to cut it off and leave the rest to the next day if the mail carrier's coming. So all right, last one here. And I do have some extra pieces of cardboard down there. I usually like to put some cardboard in between the pieces, and obviously a layer of peanuts at the bottom. So I've already got my layer of peanuts at the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, because you know, as I said, I do already have some pieces down here, and I'm gonna just use these as like little plate dividers in the box. So hopefully you can see. That's all I'm doing, is I'm just sticking these down in between. And I'll probably stick one over on the end too, just to make sure that, you know, that's a little extra room in there. And then here's another one. And then there's going to be one more. So you can see they fit real nicely in there. There's plenty of room on both sides. And you know, I'll kind of scoot them together, and then, you know, make sure I get the peanuts in there, down on the back side and on the front. So give myself a minute to get them all pushed down on there, and push down on the sides too. And I will stick a couple of extra little, I kind of like think of them like wedges down on the sides, just to kind of keep everything, you know, away from the edge. And then I've topped it off right there. I put my little coupon on the top. And then I'm gonna get this all taped up. And you know, as I said, this is a 12 by 10 by 10. This always works well for bread plates and salad plates. So if I'm selling sets, I use this size a lot if I'm selling the sets. So it keeps them, they fit in there nicely, and it gives them some extra room. So, and then of course, you know, breakables always get my stickers. So I'll grab the stickers off here. There's 1, 2, and I'm gonna put 3 on this one. And this is a 12, 10, 10 box, and it is going to weigh 4 pounds, 5 ounces. All right, the next item is this Department 56 chowder house right here. It is gonna go in a 10 by 10 by 10 box. I did stick some peanuts down at the bottom of that. I did open up the inside, and I stuffed some paper in there just to make sure that it wasn't gonna move around on the inside. I will tuck the peanuts down on the sides of this. I'm gonna grab some more right now. Let me go ahead and do that. All right, perfect. So let's head back over and let's get this box finished off. And you know, like I said, I got to get them all stuffed down on the sides here of these boxes. It's in heavy styrofoam inside of this box. And I also put paper in there so that it wouldn't rock around at all. So that's about all you can do for these. I mean, these are so fragile anyway. So, but I've had a lot of luck, you know, mailing these. But you just have to, you know, you always have to check the inside of the box. That's what the key is. Check the inside and check for movement. If the inside of the box doesn't have that much movement in it, and you can put a little piece of paper or tissue paper or something extra in there, then that's what I do. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab an extra piece of paper for the top. And I am gonna grab my little coupon and I will stick that in there. I will get that wrapped. And of course, you know, this is gonna get some fragile stickers like the other pieces. So I knew it was gonna be a lot of breakables today. So I was ready for it because I knew that would happen. I'm gonna put a little more tape on that just to make sure. And this is, like I said, a 10 by 10 by 10, and it weighs 3 pounds, 7 ounces. All right, the next item going out is this men's pair of Justin boots. They're kind of big, but I did get them in a 15 10 by 6 box. I'm gonna go ahead and get my coupon in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy taped up. This is going to be a heavier box, so hopefully it's not too heavy. It is a 15, 10, and 6. And it weighs 5 pounds. All right, my next item is this beautiful green emerald genie bottle decanter. It is going to be in bubble wrap, obviously, because it's breakable, but this thing is in beautiful condition. I just picked it up. In fact, I think that video should be, probably the next video out will probably be this one, I think so. I'm gonna get that all wrapped up. All right, and here is the stopper. Now I think I'm going to put this bottle in this box. It is a 16 by 12 by 12 box at an angle, just because I have a feeling it'll give it more room to, you know, move around, or at least it won't be pressed to the sides is what I'm trying to say. So I've already got peanuts in this box. So I'm going to go ahead, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm going to stick it down into the side like that. As you can see in the box, it has plenty of room. I am going to grab a couple of pieces of this extra cardboard that I have sitting here, and I'm just going to cut off a few of these pieces right here. And the reason is because I want to make sure I give it a little extra padding in the corners, just so that, you know, it doesn't get knocked around. So that should be one. Whoops. Okay, well, that didn't come off all that great. All right, so now we got 2 pieces right here. I'm going to stick one right down here, and then I'm going to stick the other one. In fact, I think I'm going to bend the other one. Oh, hold on. Carl's calling. Sorry about that, guys. Carl did call during me wrapping up the genie bottle, but this is in a 16 by 12 box, and it weighs 4 pounds, 1 ounce.